This is Christine Wiki, and this is the video for the day 10 of the 21-day challenge to quit complaining. As I promised you, in this video, I want to share with you a key ingredient that is going to help you tremendously to succeed at this challenge to quit complaining. And this ingredient is gratitude. I realize that when I'm complaining, it's like I'm turning on a radar and I'm catching, I'm grasping. I have a very, very efficient radar that is going to see everything that is not meeting my expectation. When we look at gratitude, gratitude means that we're going to turn on another radar, a new one on that side maybe. We're gonna start that new radar, and that new radar is meant to catch and to grasp and to experience and to see everything that is going right, everything that is going well, everything that is good, everything that we have, every time that people do what we want them to do, right? So what I realized is that because that complaining radar was so strong, I was missing out, and I was literally not witnessing, not experiencing, not seeing everything that was going well in my life. What a waste. What a waste. I mean, I don't know about you, this is your life, but for me, I was like, there is something wrong here. That I want to live in that area. I don't want to live in the area where I see and where I experience everything that is going wrong. So I'm not saying that when you quit complaining, everything that was going wrong is not there anymore. You know, I still have my daily frustrations. I always say, you know, my life is not always very sexy. And I have probably the same problem as yours, right? The corporal, the empty fridge, the too many emails, the bad news, the fear. You know, I have a lot of negative things going on in my life. But I choose to create more space for gratitude. I choose to create more space to experience what is going well. Okay, so what is gratitude for me? I also realize that when you quit complaining, a big problem that you have is that in many of the interaction that you have in your life, you realize that when you quit complaining, you don't know what to say anymore. You've been so used to relate to people through complaining that now that complaining is not an option, you kind of feel awkward because you don't know what to say. So my invitation is to put gratitude in your conversation. And I call this celebration. For me, celebration is putting gratitude in my conversation. Replace the complaining by speaking about what's going well. But to speak about what's going well, you need to learn to see what is going well. And for me, I really had to retrain my brain and to really literally turn on that second radar and make it stronger and stronger and stronger every day so that my brain could see and could capture everything that was going well. I have a story. I had my aha moment about this. I have a story that I like to tell. It's one day, I asked my husband to go to the grocery store because I didn't have time to do everything, and because complaining was not one of my options, I chose to communicate my need to him, and so he went to the store. Later that day, I remember I walked into the kitchen and I realized that my husband went to the store, so that was good. But the first thing that my brain and that I saw was that something was on the floor, like trash was on the floor, paper, something was not looking good on the floor of my kitchen. So right away I went there and I bent down to pick it up, and then I picked it up and I realized this is a wrapping from flowers. And so I lift my head and I turn, and right there in the middle of my kitchen, right there on the island, in a place where you could not miss it, there was a beautiful bouquet of flowers that my husband had bought for me at the store. And for me, I had this revelation where I was like, oh my God, The only thing that I saw when I walked into that kitchen was what was wrong. What was wrong was that there was paper on the floor. But I didn't see these beautiful flowers right in the center of my kitchen. And right there, I had an aha moment. I was like, this gotta change. This gotta change. I wanna see the flowers before the paper, don't you? So this is what gratitude is about. Gratitude is about teaching your brain and teaching your brain to see the good before it sees the bad. Teaching your brain to see the good and speaking about it. Putting this at the middle of your conversation, at the center of your conversations. I'll do more videos about this because this is a big element. Trust me, when you start to put more celebration in your conversations, then you have way less reasons to complain and way less space, by the way, in the conversation to talk about what's not working, okay? So try this and let me know how it's going. Thank you.